Without question, 2021 has been a roller coaster to describe the least. It's a series of emotional, physical, mentally. It was like a roller coaster. I've had a lot of positive moments and also, sorry, I have heartburn right now, guys. Without question, 2021 has been like a roller coaster of emotions, you know. I've had good moments and I've also had bad moments. But definitely it's overall been a lot more good than bad. And when and good and bad is very subjective. It's not really definable. But at least in my terms, like when I say good, I don't mean just sweet and pleasant. I mean things like interesting, learning and such. The ages 21 to 24, in my opinion, are the ages when a person matures the most. This is why it's very normal for a 26-year-old man to be dating a 22-year-old woman, but not as normal for an 18-year-old man to be dating a 14-year-old woman because of the maturity levels, in all essence. Anyways, about that, like for a really long time, I have been very, very jealous. I've been suffering from jealousy, and it led me to depression quite a bit. Jealousy from, I've been seeing guys get along with girls, a lot, and the guys holding hands with girls, guys who I thought were less handsome than me, or, less talkative than me, holding hands with girls or walking along. And I thought, why couldn't I do it? And I see people going on all sorts of events and such, and I was like, why can't that be me? I couldn't do it even if I tried, honestly. And like, and after such a long time, I finally decided I'm really tired of having to become trying to be someone that I'm not. I just watch TV a lot of the time as entertainment and play video games, and a lot of people do too, I realize. I have also yeah, so now it's like I realize I'm only 22. The time for my partner will come. In terms of suffering jealousy, it's not just relationship wise. There was a really long time where I was impatient about my my YouTube channel. Like, right now, I actually truly thank each and one of you. I have 30 subscribers as of this date, December 31st, 2021. And everyone who subscribes to my channel, you're truly my friend. Thank you very much. What was I gonna say? Yeah. But like I was always thinking, why can't I get famous, or why can't I become really popular and all that? And looking back on it now, popularity isn't always a good thing. I mean, it'd be cool to be popular. If I could make a lot of money or a lot of views singing or doing guitar, I would. But why do I have to show others I'm happy when I know that I'm happy in my own heart? I'm gonna be a little honest with you guys because I deserve it. Because you guys deserve it. The reason I started this channel was for slightly selfish reasons now, I realized. I wanted attention. I think everybody wants attention, like, or a lot of people wanted to be noticed and such, but I really wanted the attention. And like, because I was a bit of a wacky guy and unpopular in high school, I wanted to show my bully Zach, not his real name, and like other people, like once they became successful that, oh, I can be, you know, I am more than just what you see me in class and such. And I want to just be, you know, you guys to see the other side of me. And the thing is, it's like, why do they need to know? Like, you don't have to show others. As long as you're happy and successful yourself, that's basically all that matters. I've also come to the acceptance part. Something else that I've learned was acceptance. So this girl, Ashley, again, not her real name, you know, I contacted her, like, so basically the backstory was like, I broke off contact with her like 2 years ago after my math course. And then like I was too shy to get back in touch with her for a really long time. Yeah. But on August 31st of this year, I decided to reach out to her, like finally breaking out. And we had some good times this fall semester, no lie. But then like I realized, you know, she has a boyfriend and such. And at first I was kind of disappointed because I really thought that deep down in my heart she was the one. But like the compassionate side of me wishes her well, and maybe we're not meant for each other. No, we probably aren't, you know. Life and God, they have their ways for us. No matter what happens, she'll always be in a part of my heart. And like basically what happened was, ever since I started talking with her, the rest of my semester practically brightened. Basically, the fall semester was one of the better semesters. I remember seeing her, and then I would lighten up. Like just 30 minutes could lighten my day up. I'm sure every guy has that special girl in his mind. No, that reminds me of a Siri joke. Siri, do I have a boyfriend? Do I have a girlfriend? Yes. Where is she? In another nation. Which nation? Your imagination. Yeah, like, but then again, after I recently watched a movie. I watched the final version of Rocky, played by Sylvester Stallone, which uses a quote when Rocky speaks to his son that I'm going to use here. It's basically says, "You can't say that you were successful because of him or her or anybody. This life is not all colors and rainbows and butterflies and such. It's a cruel, nasty world that's going to beat you to your knees and keep you there if you let it. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you get hit, but still have the courage to go forward." So it's like, that's what I use whenever I am down and such, or feel like giving up. My degree is like is within reach now, basically. And I'm pretty optimistic about that. Another important lesson I've learned basically is about over optimism. I don't want to be over optimistic anymore. I've learned to actually find realistic expectations, set them for myself, essentially. So for example, in the BGA thing, I originally wanted to get a certain elo in the games that I played to show others, but now like I want to keep it as a trophy to myself. Like I don't, right now, all I'm trying to do is reach a certain elo, not just high enough so like I feel like I can live with it, basically. Like And then like on my David Lockman account that you guys see, then I'll just stop playing that game. If you saw my bio, I wrote retired from coup as of December 30th, 2021. And that was yesterday. But I don't really care if people see. So the only real reason I'm doing this, like, reaching this ELO and such is I doubt my channel will explode. Like that's no longer part of my purpose. But it's nice to look back on my development as a person. So like maybe 10 years from now, I can look in 2032, I can look back here and say, wow, I made these videos 10 years ago and such. And I can look back on it and smile, knowing that I stayed true to my person in 2021 for the most part. I don't need to have too high expectations with every semester saying, oh, I'm going to get a girlfriend, or like, oh, my YouTube video will blow up. I'm going to ask myself, is that what I really need? Will this really help me as a person? Is this what I truly want? Is this short-term or long-term goals? These are only some of the questions I'd be thinking to myself. I don't want to anymore to have high expectations for every semester and then end up bitterly disappointed. I just want them to be realistic, measurable, time-oriented, the smart part, and just back to, yeah. For you guys that are still watching, basically, I wish you guys a happy new year. It's December 31st as I upload this video. My video, basically, I'm still learning. I know that my speech hasn't been the best. I don't usually script whatever I write if it hasn't become obvious to you guys now. I basically, I have something that comes in my mind, but I don't exactly write it down. Maybe I will write it down in the future. But like as of right now, like I haven't really been focusing on editing much. I'm just focusing on giving out the speech part. And when I gradually have more time to learn how to edit, or gradually learn how to edit, I'll apply that. So yeah, these are all the things I just wanted to say for right now. You guys, you mean the world to me, and I truly mean that. I'd love to stay, but for now, I gotta jump. I'll see you guys on the other side of the bridge. Catch you next time.